This is the Local Real Estate Developer Podcast, where we share the stories of locals across the country who took that empty lot or that old building and turned it into something awesome that their community needs. I'm Kristi Kandel, and I've been a real estate developer my entire career. My co-host Raphael is a commercial broker, and together we're sharing the stories of locals making a huge impact on their communities. And what we've learned is you don't need millions in the bank or decades of experience to get started. You just need the confidence, tools, and the right people around you. This podcast is your chance to gain the confidence to get in the game, because real estate development isn't just for the insiders anymore. It's for people like you too.
Welcome to Local Real Estate Developer Podcast. I'm your co-host, Raphael. I am a commercial real estate broker, developer, and investor located here in Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm here with my co-host, Kristi Kandel. Great to see you as always.
Hey, great to see you. Yeah, I'm a real estate developer, investor, and I teach locals how to become developers in their community. And I'm really excited to talk to you today because we have something really big coming up.
We do. Yeah, we're really pumped. But at the end of August, as we've been kind of sharing on social media, if you guys have been following us, we actually have a local real estate developer meetup / conference that's going to be located here in Louisville from the 27th to the 29th. And it's going to be a jam-packed conference where we talk about a bunch of different topics related to real estate development. We have speakers coming in from all across the country, and it's going to be a fun event. So really
yeah,
pumped.
we literally have people coming in from every corner of the country, which is awesome. And I'm really excited. We've got 3 of our keynote speakers who I personally know, and they are doing amazing things in their communities. We've got Katie Neeson in Bryan, Texas, who she's transformed that whole town and then went ahead and started her own mentorship program, and she's teaching other locals how to do it, which has been phenomenal. So if you guys aren't following her on social media, you need to. And then Evan Holliday is in Nashville, and he has done affordable housing. I actually joined his affordable housing development mastery course back in 2020, because while I know development, I knew nothing about tax credits and how to actually do the LIHTC tech projects. And man, he is the guru when it comes to that, and his passion for it is incredible. And then we have Cece, who is a developer who accidentally got into it, which, hello, most people accidentally get into development, and that is what we are trying to change. But she ended up doing this awesome mixed use project in Atlanta, and she is amazing. So I couldn't be more thrilled to have them here along with everyone else.
Yeah. And the good thing about the fact that our speakers are coming in from different markets like that is that they have their own unique experiences that they can draw upon, and it can really provide those individuals who do attend with unique value. And along with the speakers that are coming into town, we're going to be doing site tours. We have several sites that we're going to be touring that are going to be really insightful for people to learn about. All of them are adaptive reuse projects, which are pretty cool. Again, I'm a big fan of adaptive reuse as someone who can take existing structures and turn them into something new, give them new life. And in each of these site tours, they're going to be explaining the reason and the thesis behind what they're trying to accomplish. And you'll learn what development is. It takes time, it takes effort, but over time, it can really add to the fabric of a community. So that's going to be really, really cool.
The adaptive reuse are more difficult because sometimes it's historic. You never know what's in the walls or if the utilities need upgraded. But repurposing something that's already there, I absolutely love, because why do we need to take up more space when we've got underutilized buildings and spaces in our community? So I love that you found those for us to be able to go on a tour with. And one is your project too, which is pretty cool. Which I got to see 7 months ago now. So
you did, but it was in a shell state. Now we're just in the heat and thick of it. So it'll be cool to see your reaction to what it looks like. Stoked. Post what we've been already doing. And the cool thing about that project, and I'm sure it's going to also be something that happens on the other site projects, is we're going to share the nuts and bolts. So we're willing to be an open book to the people who are attending, share the costs that were associated with what we did and some of the challenges we faced. And we have a unique challenge on that particular project that we talked about, Kristi, that we're still kind of working through. But I mean, again, it's just part of the development process. You just never know. And I think it'll be really cool to see what other people that are going to be attending the conference are working on, some of the challenges they're facing. And the reason why we think it's so beneficial for people to attend this conference is because it allows them to build that network and those connections so that, again, you can't develop things, you can't become a developer or investor or anything in a silo. So if you can create that strong network of people that you can tap into when things are shifting within your business, I mean, that's what you're
I
essentially
mean, we
pushing
just
for.
talked a little bit ago where one of my projects blew up yesterday, and it was
Mhm.
like, hey, can we chat for a second? Since you're listening to this podcast, you're already thinking like a developer. You see the potential in your community, and you're ready to do more than just watch from the sidelines. That's exactly why we created the Local Developer Vault. It's a free resource full of tools, templates, and trainings to help you take action. And here's the best part. When you sign up, you'll also get access to our local real estate developer community. It's full of people just like you who are making real things happen in their neighborhoods. So don't just listen to the stories. Become the next one that we spotlight on our show. The link in the show notes to unlock the vault and join our movement. Almost the catastrophic blow up. But that's when I took a step back and reminded myself, your project will blow up at least 5 times in the process. This is one of those blow ups. Find a way to work around and make it come through. And so these are the stories that we'll get to share, and you'll get to see people face to face to hear it, because we all go through it. It doesn't matter. I've done this for 20 years. I've worked on projects in primary cities. I've worked on projects in small towns. Projects always blow up. They always go sideways, and you always can find a way to put them back together by relying on your network of people around you. Being able to phone a friend and go, whoa, this just hit the fan. How would you look at this or that? Is such a huge value and benefit, because there's ways that you're going to look at it in your community that someone from an outside perspective, they might have figured it out and solved it in a different way. And you guys can take that perspective, and now you've actually changed how your community can be redeveloped, because now you have new perspectives and ideas that you go, oh, well, here's how we can solve this problem. So it's fun.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can't tell you, even in my early, I mean, I'm still very early in the process of being a developer, but just the inspiration that I've gotten from people that I've met in the space from other markets where they're doing a project and you're like, oh, that's really cool. Or there's some unique characteristic about that project that is potentially applicable to what I'm looking at currently. And I've reached out to people and just asked these questions. And what better way to kind of foster that relationship than being present in a space and seeing people locally here in Louisville that, I've gotten to know myself just having been in the business, that are taking on cool projects. And again, they've just become part of that network. So, I'm really excited to, have the opportunity to be the person who, is in the city that it's being hosted in. Looking forward to continuing to build this community and have more and more of these types of conferences. But specifically this one, again, will be at the end of August, August 27th to the 29th, and we're really excited to host you guys here.
Yeah, cannot wait. It's for a little in the format. We'll have the Thursday night. We'll have a couple panels just as a way to start off the evening and then go grab dinner, and then the Friday will be kind of the meat of it. So we'll have the 3 speakers, we'll have different city panels, and then we'll have lunch, and then we'll go do those site tours, which that way you can take everything you've learned and heard and then go see how it's applied in the field. And there's going to be so many conversations that come from what the speakers said to what we're seeing in the field, that's going to be where it kind of has the light bulb moments of, oh, okay, I get this. And that's where it's going to move the needle. And you're going to go from, I have this idea, to I now know how to move forward with it, which is super cool. And then Saturday morning, just super chill, grab some coffee, some light breakfast, and just do a recap with everyone. And yeah, just finish off the morning.
Then you're going to be inspired, and you're going to go build a massive building. I'm just kidding.
That's right.
No, the hope is that you get inspiration and you get these new ideas so that you ultimately can apply what you're doing in other markets, right? If you're your own local market, or maybe you get inspired by your visits here to Louisville and you decide you want to pursue a project, or the next place we eventually go have this conference, same thing could apply there. So I mean, it's just, again, an opportunity for you to learn about development from people who are actively doing development. And I think there's no substitute to that, because you can't learn this stuff in a book. You have to live it, breathe it, feel it in order to really get to get an understanding of how to proceed.
Yeah. And I think the other thing too, the people who are actively doing development are normal people. We're just like you.
Yeah.
It's the people, and you're going to see, like, you might look at Katie and go, oh my gosh, she has close to 200,000 followers. Like, I could never be and do what she does. And then you meet her and realize she is one of the funniest people you will ever meet. And how she started in her story is incredible. And she's also just a normal person, just like all of us. So anyone truly can do it. Being a developer, you're the person with the vision and the person who can rally and galvanize the troops, and you bring in the right technical people, and that's what you'll see, and you'll go, huh. I was wondering if that was for me. And yeah, that is me. I can be that person. I can be the change maker in my community. So I think that's the other thing, is pull the curtain back and then show developers are normal people. It just sounds like this big scary word that and project and millions of dollars, and none of that is true. So I can't wait to do to pull the curtain back on that.
Yeah, no, and I'm excited to have this, have us be able to do what we're doing, and I'm looking forward to continue to build this community with you, Kristi. It's really inspiring. So again, if you guys want more information about the conference, as I said before, August 27th to the 29th here in Louisville, Kentucky. We'll include the description and everything within the show notes. And again, we'll post this on social as well, make sure to include the link. And yeah, we're really excited to host you guys here.
Can't wait to see you guys.
All right. Well, thanks again so much for tuning in, guys, and hope to see you there at the conference.